Versus the New York Giants. Hi, everybody. I'm Vin Scully, along with Alex Hawkins and Johnny Morris. Well, you're going to have to hold on to the handle today. Those are the conditions. A must-win for the Bears, and our audience has certainly increased today by the size of the Washington Redskins, who are most interested in the outcome today. Here are the Bears up front. Albrecht and Jackson, Pfeiffer, Sorey, and Lick, the bearded Bears. The boys who'll handle the football, Rather, the tight end Latta, and James Scott. And in the backfield, Bob Avellini with Roland Harper, number 35, Walter Payton, 34. It'll be Stanky backtracking to his 12-yard line. Fumble! The ball is still loose. And the Bears seem to think they have recovered, but let's wait for the official. Yes, sir.
Yes, the Chicago Bears have recovered. Bo Rather, number 80, got the ball. Stanky coughed it up, and the Bears have a chance to score. They're down on the 13-yard line of the New York Giants.
3rd and 16, the ball on the 20. Rather is inside Scott, slot right. And there's a flip to Payton as they set up a screen. He fumbles and recovers. He built it and fumbled, and I believe the Bears recovered the ball. They did, but boy, did that pop out of Payton's hand. And they'll spot the ball on the 22. It's a 32-yard field goal attempt. It is up. It is good, and the Chicago Bears are on the scoreboard. Up front for the Bears, Hartenstein, Osborne, Wright, Elgin, Newsom. With Buffon, Hicks, and Muckenstern. In the linebackers, Ellis, Livers, Fensick, and Plank. 2nd and 10 from the 35. Scott wide right. Instead, it's Coder out across the 40-yard line. Muckenstern on his back, and down below, number 54, and that would be Hicks, Tom Hicks. 2nd and 10 from the Giant 46. Play action fake to Coder again. The other side, he's got Emery Moorhead. And it'll be a first down to the Bear 35-yard line. 1st and 10, they spot the ball on the 36. Another fake to Coder, and another pass to Robinson, and Livers brings him down inside the 25-yard line. That will be another first down. They will spot the ball on the 28, so it's a 38-yard field goal, and in that distance, he's 2 out of 4 this year. Dinello kicks. It is good, and the Giants are on the scoreboard. So Dinello is kicking off, and again, it'll be a squirter on the ground, picked up by Johnny Musso at the 18-yard line, and Musso is out in the open, and Mallory finally throws a block at him and brings him down just as he gets across midfield. Otherwise, Musso was off and running. Take another look at the pride of Alabama.
And they're keeping it on the ground. They do not want to kick to Walter Payton, but they better watch out. The Italian Stallions got the ball, who has lived in the shadow of Walter Payton since he's been with the Bears, and then he slides another 10 yards, but that doesn't count, does it?
He's not used to that either. He's an LSU boy. He doesn't know what that ice is.
3rd and 7 from the 46. Avellini down the middle, and he's got Scott, his favorite receiver, and he's knocked down at the 30-yard line. Jim Stanky having to knock Scott down, and Scott having a big year. He's caught 46 passes and 3 touchdowns.
And watch Avellini as he goes back. He stays in the pocket, holds his ground, waits for the receiver to open up, and Scott, who has caught 15 in the past 2 games, caught it in the breadbasket and hung on to the ball because he was really hit.
2nd and 9 from the 29. Avellini, play action fake. And he's got Roland Harper, finally brought down by 3 Giants with Bryant, Stanky, and Lloyd. Finally bringing him down good enough for a first down inside the 15-yard line.
And Roland Harper was in the bed with the flu all day yesterday. As he comes out of the backfield off the play action, he's wide open. And finally, Dan Lloyd makes the tackle. A host of New York Giants do, but Walter Payton spent all day taking warm milk up and down to Roland Harper. They're roommates, and soup and everything, trying to get Harper well for today's game, and I guess he's well.
1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Avellini wide to Payton.
Oh.
Makes a good catch. Lloyd pushes him, and then Rhodes knocks him out of bounds.
Walter Payton having 2 touchdown receptions this year, not known as a pass catcher, more of a runner. That's a good adjustment right here. It's a hard ball to catch, looking over that left shoulder and have to come back all the way across. Shows me a little something, then keeps his balance before he's knocked out of bounds there by Clyde.
So it is 3rd and 5 from the 33-yard line. Robinson left and Moorhead wide right. Here comes Spencer. Again, Zonka hits Buffon, but coming up and tripping him is number 45, Gary Fensick. Fensick couldn't quite handle him with his hands, so he used his feet to bring him down.
Leading tackler on the Chicago team this year, having an outstanding season is Gary Fensick. 2nd
and 10 from the 20. And the Bears have Rivera wide right, Scott wide left. Avellini faking to Walter Payton, and down the middle he's got Scott. And Van Pelt then got Scott and brings him down at the 40-yard line. So the Bears strike through the air. And in this cold, rain, and sleety day, it looks like the pass is going to be the big part of the game.
And I don't think Scott went faster than half speed as he came down, felt the zone, just came in across the middle, beat the triangle, and was there for the reception. He had 45 going into today's game. He could win the NFC title if he has a big day.
Avellini going high and deep down the right side, and it is going to be picked off by the Giants, and it is Jones who picked it off and then went skidding in the wet ground. The pass intended for James Scott. 1st and 10 from their own 23. Here comes Doug Coder, and there goes Doug Coder for a first down, moving the ball out across the 35-yard line. Pisarcik going down the left side to Robinson. Oh, what a hit by Gary Fensick. Otherwise, he holds on to it, but Fensick knocked him loose from his senses.
You think he didn't?
Woo. Take a look at number 45, 6'1", 192-pound Gary Fensick, and he hit Robinson, who weighs 170, and almost knocked him to Jersey City. Watch Fensick lower the boom.
And I didn't know that Yale people could hit like that, but he's been doing it all year. Watch this. Oh, you can't blame him for dropping that one, can you?
That is a headache, isn't it?
That might be the hit of the year as far as games we've seen. Pisarcik throwing to his man covered by Ellis, and a great catch by Ed Marshall for a first down. Marshall is left, Robinson right. Play action to Hammond, and the pass is picked off by the Bears. Ellis picked it off right on the sidelines at midfield.
It's his 6th interception on the season, too.
And 21 in his career. A big play by Allen Ellis.
Right side of your picture here. Big hand go up there.
Hartenstein, I guess, got his mitt in the way of the leather.
Good job, Ellis, keeping his feet in bounds, too. Both of them have to be in, and the defensive back doesn't work on that much.
Out to the left side to Scott. They set up a screen. Gregory can't get him from behind, but he's pushed out of bounds by Brian Kelly.
That's a play you saw the Miami Dolphins use so effectively on Saturday. Or was it Sunday? I don't remember. The days run together.
They just drop the wide receiver off and peel the line out. It's kind of like a wide receiver quick screen. You can see the line filtering out, and he tries to peel in behind him. This time he stayed outside. Got a block from Ted Albrecht up front here. And he's knocked out of bounds.
Can't use that unless you got the great speed.
Avellini looking right and going right to Rivera, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds immediately at the 45-yard line. They need another 5 or 6 yards for a first down, though they're going to have to give up the ball. Doug Coder. And Coder wide open for the first down. Gary Fensick is going to finally drag him down across midfield to the Bear 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Hello, Santa Claus. 1st and 10 on the Bear 48-yard line. Larry Zonka. And there goes Zonka through a hole. And finally brought down by Doug Buffon. 3rd and 1 from the 39. And there goes Zonka. And he squirts through. First down. And he is across the 30-yard line.
Again, working that left side.
Larry Zonka, big play. Pisarcik to Shirk, and the tight end has it. Takes 3 licks, but holds on to it for a first down. And we have 2nd and 14 from the 20. Pisarcik is going to send it up again. Down the middle, Willie Spencer. And Plank, along with 2 more, finally bring him down. The middleman, Don Reeves, along with Plank. In motion goes Moorhead. And there goes Coder, trying to go around the Willie Spencer block, and he has his first down. Willie Spencer leading the way for Doug Coder. Scott wide left, rather wide right. Roland Harper again. And he moved out about 5 yards, bringing it to the 10-yard line.
See the effort by Walter Payton that time. Everybody knows how well he can run the ball. His figures bear that out. But what a good blocker he is, too. And willing to block, too.
There's Reeve Sorey, number 69, blocking Mendenhall again. He gets the standoff that time, but Mendenhall wraps his arms around Harper.
What's
and
Sorey
makes
weigh?
the tackle.
What's Sorey weigh?
Sorey weighs about 260. He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, Mendenhall's given up about 30 pounds to him.
3rd and 5 from the 10-yard line. And Roland Harper dragged down by Stanky, but I believe he has a first down. Let's wait and see. A flag is down. In fact, a couple of them might be face guarding. But all the pressure on the Bears as the Giants have it 1st and 10 on their own 34. There goes Hammond, and Plank able to bring him down with a little assistance from the right side by Rychek. The ball just shy of the 40-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 39 with Moorhead in motion. Coder trying to go outside Spencer, and Plank is able to drag him down. Willie Spencer trying to open up that left side. 3rd and 2 from the 20. Rather in a slot left inside Scott. And the backs are split, so Avellini is going to give to Payton. And he bursts through.
Whoa, did he?
And Payton gets himself a first down.
Boy, his legs are alive, aren't they? The determination, you can just see it in this man. Give me any kind of hole and I'm going to break it. And you see the good blocking up front there. And look how oh, yeah, look at it. Still running. The legs are alive.
2nd and 7 from the 36. Second man, Willie Spencer. And Spencer did a great job to burrow that far, and he might have picked up the first down. It just depends on where they spot the ball. Zonka again. And he's taking people with him. And he is right on line with the first down chain. Let's see if he got it. Zonka bouncing off people. He ran into Mikolajczyk, who was trying to open up a block. He bounced off Mikolajczyk and just kept on going. Zonka bounced off a crowd. Now he has an opening, and Fensick finally brought him down. Gary Fensick hit him from the side and really tripped him up. And Zonka for another first down to the 30. Willie Spencer follows Zonka. Boy, Zonka either carrying or opening up the door. Larry Zonka. And again, picking up yardage because of his tremendous leg power. And a must-win for Chicago. Larry Zonka inside Spencer's block, and he just runs over Virgil Livers, and he leaves Livers in the ice and snow at the 7-yard line. Look at Virgil. So Joe Danello will try and kick it through. It's up. It is good. And the Giants, trying to pull the upset, are leading the Bears 6-3. A knuckleball down the right side, fielded by Len Walderscheid at the 25. And Walderscheid has found an opening. And Danello grabbed him. He fumbled. Let's see who recovered. Danello grabbed him. It looked like Danello was going to recover, but the Bears got it back on a great return by Len Walderscheid. 2nd and 7 from the 37. Fake to Payton. And a completed pass to James Scott before the Giants swallow him up on the 10-yard line. A big play by James Scott.
All right, if the Bears deserve to win, this will be a good time to do it. We're talking about character now. This is their opportunity to go ahead. James Scott, and naturally when you're in the biggest trouble, you go to your biggest help. James Scott has been, well, he's been an outstanding receiver for him this year, nearly doubling the catches of any other receiver.
And Robin Earl goes to the 5-yard line.
Where'd they get him, Johnny? He's a rookie, but where'd they get him?
He was drafted, came out of Washington State.
Came out big.
Robin Earl. And he's in there. Touchdown, Chicago.
All right. Okay.
So the rookie out of Washington comes pounding through for the touchdown to get the Bears out in front. It is 9-6 with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left.
And watch that Bear offensive line block. Albrecht, Latta, and then number 39, Robin Earl, just pounds his way through. And that's where that 250 pounds comes in handy, just like Zonka. There's Robin Earl, and it's probably the happiest day of his life because his professional football career is very young. A rookie out of Washington, as I said.
Pisarcik over the middle. He's got Hammond. And Hammond just did pick up the first down. Both backs come out. And the pass to Robinson. And Virgil Livers finally puts him out of bounds. But the Giants still need about 6 more yards. Pisarcik gets his man. And it's Marshall. And he picked up the big first down to keep the drive alive. Coder on a draw. And he's still on his feet as he got across the 30-yard line. First down for Doug Coder and the Giants. Robinson wide left, Marshall wide right. Both backs go out. And Pisarcik will run. And for a slide, I believe he'll have the first down. Zonka and Spencer. It's going to be Spencer. And he's still on his feet, and at the last moment got the first down. Willie Spencer was stopped and then fought it off to get it. 9-6 Chicago, and the Giants trying to ruin the year for the Bears. Pisarcik looking to the right side, and he's got Moorhead as he slides out of bounds at the 10-yard line. They spot the ball on the 18. It will be a 28-yard field goal attempt by Joe Danello. It's down, it's up, it is good! With 38 seconds left to go in the ball game. Danello on the ground, and it'll be fielded by Johnny Musso. He had a good run earlier in the game. And Musso runs over people and moves it out very well to the 45-yard line. James Scott wide left. 2nd and 10 from the 45. A draw to Walter Payton. And Payton is finally grabbed by Clyde Powers and Bill Bryant. And down he goes. He picked up the first down with 17 seconds left to go. Marshall wide right. Robinson left. And the tight end, Gary Shirk, is on the right side. Over the middle, and it's by Doug Plank. And Plank is going to be wrestled by Doug Coder at the 25-yard line of New York.
What about that? There was one of your blitzes that time. Doug Buffoon was coming on the blitz and made him hurry that throw.
Doug Plank, his 4th interception of the year, and the biggest play of the year for Doug and the Bears.
Watch the left side of your screen. You're seeing throw being hurried there because of a blitz there by number 55. Doug Buffoon. Big plays are made by big players, and Doug Plank is certainly one of them.
Well, he's been great all year, and of course that's, as Vince said, that's probably the biggest interception of his career because the Bears are in position to get down close for at least the field goal. That's all they would need.
A 25-yard field goal by Bob Thomas can make the Chicago Bears the wild card. Wobbly snap. The kick is up. The kick is no good. Oh, no. No good. Oh. 2nd and 10 from the 43. A quick out to Scott. And Scott is going to keep moving before being knocked out of bounds. He picked up the first down. Latta on the right side. Rush by Mendenhall and a screen to Robin Earl. And he slipped and fell down. So Robin Earl with a screen and some daylight tried to stop and turn, and down he went. Zonka, and he's out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It reminds you of the 3rd quarter. And Walter Scheid. Walter Scheid is finally brought down by Ellenbogen.
I've never seen a punt that low. That looked like a pass.
On their own 46-yard line. Avellini out to Rather. And he got away. Brian Kelly finally brings him down. But Bo Rather not only only made a great reception, he picked up another 10 yards, and there's a giant hurt on the play. It's Larry Mallory. 1st and 10 from the Giant 20. Roland Harper is back in there with Walter Payton. And it'll be Roland Harper on the carry. And he gets inside the 15-yard line. 2nd and 4 from the 14. Roland Harper following Walter Payton to the 11-yard line. Greg Latta also down there trying to lead the way. So it's a 28-yard field goal attempt by Bob Thomas. Oh, snap. No snap. Avellini passing to Buffon. And it is no good. He threw the ball to Doug Buffon. It was not a completion or a fumble.
Look at Noah.
So call Clyde Powers back.
This is unbelievable.
1st and 10 on the Giant 45. Avellini on to Greg Latta. And Latta hammered down, but Van Pelt had to hold on because Big Greg slugged him a little. 2nd and 9 on the 44. Avellini down the middle to Latta, tripped up by Mallory, and the tight end makes another big reception. Harper and Payton behind Avellini. Coming was Kelly, and he got the pass to Payton, and Payton is still in bounds before he is knocked down by Carson. He got away from Larry Mallory at the 24-yard line. 28 seconds. No timeouts left. And here comes Bob Thomas, Avellini, and the snap from Neal. 30-yard field goal is up. Good.
The Bears win.
And the Chicago Bears have won the wild card with 4 seconds left to go in the season.
And there's Jack
Washington
Pardee.
Redskins.
What a finish.
Oh, am I happy for him. Am I happy for him.
It was almost inhuman down on the field while everybody else is celebrating. Reeve Sorey face down on the Giant 15-yard line, slowly being helped up. Sorey totally worn out, and Thomas being mobbed by the center, Dan Neal, who had 2 low snaps but not a third.
Said you bailed me out, Tom. You bailed me out. I would have been the GOAT.
So our heartiest congratulations to the Bears, who were lucky to get into overtime with those drop touchdown passes. To the Bears, who were foiled twice when Bob Thomas was unable to get the winning field goal. And finally, congratulations to the Bears, who did it with 4 seconds left in the overtime. Our condolences to a great Washington Redskin team that lost the only way they could be beaten, by standing on the sideline, and because this same New York Giant team had beaten them twice. This has been Scully for Alex Hawkins, for John Morris, for all of us at the Meadowlands. It was quite a ball game. Let's go to Brent Musburger.
In the Meadowlands, the field was better suited to a Stan Mikita breakaway than a Walter Payton touchdown run. But the 9-5 record that would put the team into the playoffs was far more important than an individual record. Horrendous conditions foiled Payton and befuddled both teams. But Mother Nature saved her ugliest tricks for the Bears' special teams. Snapper, holder, and kicker faced almost impossible tasks, and tied at 9, the game entered overtime. It would continue until one team scored or 15 minutes had been played. At that point, the game would end in a tie, and Chicago's season would be over. So like a pack of resolute sled dogs, the Bears moved into the blizzard again. With just over 3 minutes to go, the field goal team missed connections again. But the misfortune only deepened the Bears' resolve. And when Chicago got the ball back, only 82 seconds separated the Chicago Bears from success or failure.
There's the snap. It's a good one. Thomas puts it in the air. It's good! It's good! The Bears are in the playoffs! The Bears are in the playoffs! The Bears are in the playoffs! Bob Thomas hit the 28-yard field goal, and there's jubilation. The Bears have overcome everything. And look down here. They're rolling on the ground here. We got Parsons and Neal wrestling on the ground in the ice here in jubilation. And the Bears, at the last second, have defeated the New York Giants in overtime, and they have captured a 12-9 decision here. And what a happy guy Bob Thomas must be right now.